Are we laggy again, guys? Are we laggy? I kind of feel like we're laggy again. Maybe I'm just too picky. I feel like the frame rate is kind of low, but whatever. We're gonna feed Fred first. We're gonna flow vent and feed Fred first. Yes, buddy, yes. Vitamin check for everyone in case you didn't take your vitamins. Take your vitamins, please. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Linda. Hello, Laura. Hello, India. Fred, are you just going to be tailing me constantly? Probably yes. That was a stupid question. Of course you are. That's your job. Hello, Bianca. Hello, Chimchar. Hello. Oh, Bud. Bud says hi to you, Fred. Do you want to say hi back? Stare right into that camera. Oh, good job. He says hi. I know, Bud. I'm working on it. But we gotta flow vent you first. You know that, right? You're prepared to get La flow vent? I'll give you an extra 2 ounce. 0.2 ounce. How about that? That's pretty good, bud. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Huh? Let's get you used to using this, huh? Shall we? Yes? Hey, buddy. Are you biting me? Don't bite me. Gluten-free pizza. Oh boy. What's in it? Rice flour? Potato starch? Cauliflower? What? Tell me. You know, I think our frame rate is definitely low. It's kind of bothering me a little bit, but if it doesn't bother you guys, I don't care. So you let me know if it bothers you. If it doesn't, we'll continue. If it does, I'll restart it again. Sometimes this happens. Yeah, I know. God damn it. I hate the lag. Honestly, it looks like crap. But I mean, the truth is the truth, Eliza. I already picked it up before you did anyway. I already knew it looked off. But as long as you get to see some Freddy. Yeah, I don't think lag is the right word for me to use. It's just like a low frame rate. It feels very jaggy. It feels like it's being filmed on something even worse than my 2-year-old phone. So I approve of all good mush. Yes, absolutely. All right, bud. We're gonna flow vent you. We're gonna flow vent you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you? Are you? Good boy. Thank you for sitting. Come around. Come around this way. Come around this way. Good. I'll I'll take it. Can you sit down? Can you sit down? Down? Down. We gotta do this. Down, Fred. Down. Okay. Good boy. 1, 2, okay. 3, 4, okay. 5, 6. One more, Fred. 7, 8. Good boy. Good boy. Do you think he's learned how to count yet, guys? Do you think he counted that, or he just sneaked out? I'd like to think you know how to count now, Fred, and you count to 8, because you know that's how much you need to suck. Why won't you let me finish putting the food in? Ugh. Now it's all over his face. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can definitely see some sort of like a low frame rate thing going. Anyway, it doesn't seem to be bothering most of you, so we can continue if it doesn't bother you, because, I mean, shit content is shit content anyway, right? We switched out the 5 meal for a 3 mealer, and I think his face fits better in this one, even though, oh, happy birthday, Noreen. Even though, it's still not comfortable for him, and he usually leaves like 2 tablespoons of food in there, but Aaron was away for the day and I was in LA, and Aaron said he programmed it to feed him at 2 p.m. and it worked, and Fred made a huge dang mess, but you know, he wasn't starving at least, so yay, pumpkin chili with sweet potatoes, that sounds amazing. You know what I left out of that recipe, Lore? I really should have put some ground coriander. I really kicked myself after filming the video. I forgot to put coriander in there. Coriander really kicks it up a notch. Fred, can I give this to you? Bud. Hey, Bud, can I give this to you? Oh, Fred, thank you. Guys, I don't know. I'm thinking about giving Fred a bath soon because I think I'm starting to develop allergies to him. And it has been like legitimately maybe 3 months almost since his last torture bath from the ringworm sessions. And I wonder if it will help my allergies a little bit if we bathe them. But I don't want to traumatize him too much. Alright, I'm going to take my towel off my head. How's dinner, Fred? I'm going to wash myself an apple. I don't know if you want one. And let's eat a peach, shall we? Let's eat a peach that I brought back. And let's eat some cheese. So we got apple, we got a peach. Okay, I'm gonna eat my peach first because this peach is from LA, the donut peach that we bought. Not too great. It already looks like it's kind of like browning on the bottom, but flavor is good. A little astringent, but not bad. They taste less watery to me, Sammy. Not as juicy sometimes. Laura, I do believe stone fruit is way better this year than in previous years, and I wonder if it's because of global warming and climate change. Because I think peaches do better in dry weather. What's going on with Valerie's sister? Is it her birthday? Hi, Fred. Yeah, Holly. I mean, I feel like all fruit is kind of hit and miss. This one's definitely not sour. Damn. Being in the hospital the week of your birthday sucks even more than just being in the hospital any other day of the year. I've never had a cotton fruit. What's that? There you go, friend. More. Go for it. Look. Look. Friend, in here. I have to feed you by hand now, good? There's like always 2 tablespoons that he can't reach, and then he refuses to eat out of it. So, unfortunately, we're gonna lose some food, I think, when we're away, because he just won't be able to reach it. He's not very bright, and I also think the shape of the machine is just not conducive to cats actually getting all the food out, especially when they don't have their teeth. Can you eat that there? Over there, Fred. Thank you. job, buddy. Fred pooped a stinker today. It was big and smelly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright guys, I'm going to clean up this area and then we're going to take our cheese and we're going to move over to the computer area so I can work on my next video because I took today off from work and I really want to, there's been some footage that I haven't been able to like sit down and edit, and I'm still trying to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve. It's an editing software. So Aaron's out with friends tonight. I figured this is the perfect opportunity to use his computer while he's gone to like hone my skills, troubleshoot some areas I still don't know about, and then push out another walk video, which I feel like some people really like them. I really like them. They're kind of like a little visual diary, if you will. But the other room does have shittier lighting, so I'm going to show you what the cheese package looks like while we're still here in this room. I just got them today. I walked to Rego Park, which is a part of Queens that's a little bit further east and south of me. It has a very like Russian and Jewish dominant neighborhood pockets, and I went to a supermarket called Net Cost. And they have a lot of like Eastern European groceries. And I found these two cheeses and I was very intrigued. They kind of look like Havarti. They have like a holy structure. You can see the little air pockets inside, and they're very like, they give when you press on them. They're kind of like gouda, but even softer. So I'm really looking forward to tasting these. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take a cutting board with us. I'm gonna take my favorite paring knife. I'm gonna take the apple. I'm gonna take my water. That's probably enough water. And I'll come back for you guys. Fred's just looking at me like, what you up to now, you suspicious human being? Okay. Now I feel less bad about the low frame rate because the lighting in this room is so shitty to begin with anyway. It truly doesn't matter anymore. So welcome. This is where Aaron usually sits. This is his workstation. It's a huge ass monitor. It's like TV size monitor. He has a tiny little keyboard here. And when he's not home, he tells me that I am free to use. the computer to do my thingy majiggies, and we're just gonna watch me edit some software video shit while I eat my apple and my cheese, and I'm probably not gonna be paying attention to the chat very much because I wanna get this project done, but if you guys really wanna ask me something, just keep tagging me and I'll just swerve over to my phone and stare at you. Yeah, Fred? What's that? I'm gonna plug... Never mind. I was gonna plug you guys in, but my cord doesn't reach. Looks like you guys don't even need me anyway. You're not even talking to me. It's okay, I'm not actually mad. I'm gonna eat my food. I'm so looking forward to this apple. It's a farmer's market apple. It's a matsu or a mutsu. It's a Japanese variety that's grown here in the US, and it looks like a Granny Smith crossed with a Golden Delicious, but it tastes so much better than either one of those. Can you raise the bottom of the feeder compartment with an insert DIY? I mean, a waterproof one where the food doesn't escape underneath? I don't know if I can. So good. One of my favorite apple varieties. It's like got a hint of lemonade going on in there with a little bit of strawberry. Very, very little bit of strawberry. Almost a little bit of rosiness, but not like rose water, just like a sniff of rose. I would say this one is like 78% sweet and like 20% tart and 2% floral. The thumbnails, I use a free website called Fotor, F-O-T-O-R. So this is what DaVinci Resolve looks like. You can see my dirty laundry on my chair because I'm a gross ass human being. So when I edited the Fred video, I had a completely different toolbar here, and now I need one of those tools to crossfade the sound, and I can't find it, and I don't know what I pressed. I probably pressed a key, and I don't know what I did. That's not it. Does anybody know how to use DaVinci? Like for some reason my trim mode is all grayed out. I'm not sure what I did. Alright, time to ask Google. DaVinci Resolve trim mode grayed out. This is a Windows. Aaron custom built this PC. I am very much a noob, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. to start this project over again if I can't figure out what I did. Here. Let me see what happens when I start a new project. No, it's still not here. That's so weird. Of course I use my non-dominant hand to click the mouse. All mouses are built for the right hand. Damn, this sucks. I don't know how to get my buttons back. I really need my buttons to do a project. Yikes. Let's see. I don't know what these things do. Yikes. Okay, let's abandon this project. Nope. Okay. Let's see what happens when we don't change the frame rate. Does that change anything? No. That also doesn't change anything. Okay. Well, we know it's not that. I am a complete boomer now, by the way, when it comes to technology. Ooh, do you like the computer desktop background that Aaron selected for me? It's an alpaca. Anyway. You'll find a button at the beginning of the audio. Yeah, I know, there is another way to do it. There was one button that made it so easy. You just kind of dragged it over the clips you wanted to merge, and then there was a keyboard shortcut of Shift-T. But unfortunately, all of that option is grayed out for me right now, so I don't know what's going on. I must have done something, because it was fully working for me when I was editing that, the Fred walk video that I uploaded today. I truly don't know what I did. I don't like that. Bye, Holly. I don't like this at all. And there I thought I learned something today. Turns out I didn't. Turns out I just got lucky. Dude, I bet it's something so simple too. What sucks about DaVinci Resolve is there's no like search underneath help. Usually on the pull down menus, if you click on help, there's a search bar and then you can search for it, but no search here. It is a headache. Because I really just wanted to get this video done. There are so many things grayed out. I must have done something really wrong. Huh. Okay. DaVinci Resolve, audio only. Audio only transition. Grayed out. I feel like the internet must know. Hello, Seattle. Fred, where are you? Oh. Hi, Freddie. How are ya? You guys want to look at Fred being sad? Do you want to play again? You want to play or no? Play or no? Oh, play. Yes, yes, play. I'm going to try to pull your chats up because I feel like I'm not doing a very good job. Talking to you guys. I'm just eating and trying not to be a dingus and not succeeding very hard at it. I did switch onto an actual clip. I did click on and off the clips. It did not seem to be the thing that affected my ability to add the transition. What is R15? I don't even... Is that on my keyboard? Oh, Aaron's keyboard doesn't have an R15. His keyboard is very bare bones, so I don't even know what I hit. Effects library, you say? Upper right side of screen, right next to media pool. Well, media pool's on the left side. Okay. Effects. Dude, there's a lot in effects. It's still, everything's still grayed out, even if I click on effects. I don't know if I'm activating it, but I clicked on it. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much for doing that. It is way more than you need to do. Oh, Fred left. Sorry, guys. I've been making you stare at nothing at all. Well, this stream is turning into quite a bore fest, as with all streams. I truly don't know why you're here. Oh, God. My stomach is now getting stressed. I miss having cats, says Megan. Yeah, I think I just hit a button, guys. I must have just hit something really dumb. I just don't know what I hit. This sucks. I don't have ice cream, no. Should I? Should I have ice cream? Let's try some cheese. So apparently this one is 45% fat and this one is 50% fat. So this one is fattier. So we'll try the less fatty one first. Oh, so 45% fat on a cheese is like insanely high. I love this reclosable package. I can't read Cyrillic alphabet, but I do believe it just says you can just pull it tighter as your cheese disappears. So that's really cool packaging. I, for one, if you're gonna use plastic packaging, love anything that makes plastic better. It's not Saturday yet, but thank you, Maria. What? It smells like Spam and pineapple juice, guys. It smells like a Hawaiian pizza that's been sitting out for like 2.5 hours, like just on the border of being rank. Oh my God, that smells so good. Cheese ice cream? I don't know what cheese ice cream is, guys. So, this is a 12.35 ounce package and it was about $6.80. So this cheese is approximately $10 a pound. I don't think I can undo until it comes back because I just opened a new file and it didn't show up. So I'm not sure what I did. Holy schmoly. Yes, it does look like Havarti. Kind of smells like it too. Oh my God. Girl. Okay. It tastes, oh my God. It's like 4 of the cheapest cheeses done super well. It tastes like a medley of Laughing Cow cheese and American cheese and Swiss, and it has the texture of like stringy mozzarella and halloumi. It's a little bit like, it's not squeaky, but it's edging on rubbery squeaky. I love it. I love it. It's rich, has a creamy color, creamy flavor, creamy color, salty, but not like singe your tongue pecorino salty. It's just like slightly saltier than American cheese. Definitely more flavorful than mozzarella, but just as creamy as mozzarella. Okay, I like that. Let's try the 50% fat one. I didn't know what the difference was between these two packages and I just wanted to get the brown one, but then I was like, dude, I don't even walk here that often. Might as well just treat yourself and get both of them and try both of them. And then you'll find out what the difference is. Okay, we got it. Looks pretty much the same. Ooh. It smells vaguely the same, but with a hint of like marigold. Slightly more vegetal. Slightly. I could be imagining it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that it smells a little more vegetal. Floral. Oh, I cut myself a big chunk. Yes. I don't know what version of DaVinci I'm using. Let me see. About. I'm on 17. This one is softer. There's not that edging on bounciness texture anymore. Oh yeah. It's also nuttier. Oh, I like the brown package better. Just for me, the texture is a winner. It's really soft. It's like Munster cheese. Like the really cheap processed kind of Munster cheese, where your teeth sinks into it and it just gives way. The nuttiness is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I love them both, but this one definitely has a slightly more buttery mouthfeel and buttery taste. It like lingers in your palate a little longer, like towards the back of your throat. And it's just so soft. So soft. I squish it with my fingies. I did restart my computer. I just opened the computer. I had this problem before I left home today for my walk. I treated myself today and they were awesome purchases. Life does not get better than that. Yes, Linda? In all caps? What did I do now? Nom 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 nom. Angela, you missed Fred. I think he's hiding now. Or he might be sitting in front of the kitchen waiting for me to feed him again. Yep, he's definitely sitting in front of the kitchen waiting for me to feed him again, which we just did. Okay, I'm gonna eat a piece of the 45% again, just to like ensure that I like the 50% better. But obviously, I would like the 50% better. That makes so much sense. It's just an excuse for me to eat more cheese. Smells a little mushroomy now. I'm just not into this texture. It's definitely slightly more rubbery, whereas the other one, no resistance at all against your teeth. This one's a little harder and a little saltier, which overpowers the flavor of the cheese. So this kind of tastes like, compared to the brown package, the green package, the 45% tastes a little bit like 2% cheddar cheese. If you've ever bought 2% cheddar cheese, you know the textural difference. It's like just rubberier. It's just rubberier. I don't know what they do to cheese that's 2%. How do you reduce the fat in cheese? But I also don't understand how people can buy skim milk. You know what I'm saying? Why do you buy skim milk? Why not just buy whole milk and water it down yourself? You'll save money that way. But I'm still gonna eat more of it. I can't drink skim milk because I'm lactose intolerant, and anytime I eat any sort of reduced fat dairy, it bloats me up like no other. It's so terrible. Okay. Well, guys, I don't know. I don't have any other content for you other than struggling on DaVinci all night and eating snacks. So, if If you want to give me something to talk about while I figure out what the fuck I did wrong to my computer. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let you go back into your world and like do your thing, girl. I don't want you watching me eating this whole 12-ounce packet of cheese. Eliza, stop. You are not installing DaVinci Resolve just to troubleshoot my problem. I'm gonna figure out what the hell I did. I don't want people like taking time out of their day to help me. That makes me feel bad. Just if you already have the knowledge ready at your fingertips or at the top of your head, I'll take it. But not if you have to like go through hours of tutorials and installing a software that you don't already have that takes immense amounts of your internal memory on your computer. Don't do that, please. You really don't want to watch me eat the entire cheese. Because I'll probably start farting about half of the way through. Oh my gosh, guys. Alright, well, all I'm gonna say is, if you see this Lithuanian cheese, and you are faced with not knowing which one to buy, June tells you to buy this one if you like the luscious things in life. I'm not taking Lactaid. Do you know how expensive those pills are? Like, one pill would be enough for me to cook 18 meals on Budget Eats. Obviously, it's not news, but in case you don't know how to read these packages, just look for the one that says 50 instead of 45. I bought this at Net Cost, which is like an Eastern European specific kind of retailer of groceries. So, I do have other cheese to eat. Would you guys like to see? Fred, stop waiting for food. It's not happening. He's literally just sitting in front of the kitchen floor like he always does, except nobody's in there and it's dark. It's so sad. This cheese, the elderflower cheese you saw me buy and taste on an earlier live, it turns out I don't really like it, but it turns out Aaron's not eating a lot of it, so I'm gonna try eating some of it again. I just don't like fancy French cheese, guys. It's just not my thing. But I did buy it, and it wasn't cheap, so. Do you guys normally eat the rind, really bloomy rind on cheeses like this, or do you toss it? Aaron always tosses it. It's not very pungent. I love the texture. It's smooth and buttery, silky. But it has a little bit of like astringency that hits the back of your throat. And it has that nuttiness that you get from Swiss, but it also has the stinkiness of, I don't know, bloomy rind cheeses often have a slight stinkiness that has like a wafty gasoline taste to it. So it has that. Oh, I don't like the rind. I'm sorry. It tastes like dirt sand. I bought this cheese at the French Cheese Board, which is a shop in like Nolita area in Manhattan, and their whole thing is the French cheese culture. So they sell pieces of cheese for relatively cheap because usually these specialty cheeses that are imported from France are very expensive. But I don't know. I bought a huge block. Like, it was a triangle. You can see we ate like a quarter of it. And I think it was like $12 or $14, which is, you know, not cheap, but like not expensive. So. It's just a little stinky. I don't really like my stinky cheeses. It's really sad because I really wanted to like it because it had elderflower in it. Anyway, here is Truffle Gouda raw milk aged 60 days or more from Whole Foods. My friend Natalia recommended that I buy this and Aaron really liked it, so I haven't tasted it yet and it looks like it's already molding. Ooh, let's cut that off. And I'll taste a little bit. It does have little specks of truffle in there. And it smells like truffle. Ooh. Jenny, girl, you trying to kill me. Gouda isn't supposed to develop mold. Do people like the smell of truffles? I'm like iffy about it. It just smells like floral mushrooms to me. But okay. The name of the previous cheese, I don't know, but I discussed it on an earlier live. I think the thumbnail was like fancy French cheese, and you can see the block of cheese in the thumbnail. It is salty, creamy, semi-hard, like Gouda. The truffle flavor is perfumed perfectly throughout. You get little like sine waves of bits that are more perfumed with the truffliness and bits that are more plain, but I really like that kind of undulating intensity of flavor. Really nice. I think if you like truffle, you would love this cheese. There's almost like a very nicely aged cheddar flavor in the back of your teeth as you're chewing on it. If you don't like truffle, you won't like this. It's very truffly. Delightful. Delightful. This was $22 a pound. This block was $11.43. So I probably just ate like $2 worth. And it's pretty expensive, Jenny. I mean, I do like my supermarket, you know, $2.50 for a half pound of cheddar, kind of shit cheese, but that kind of cheese also comes at a cost of like really bad dairy farm practices too. So slightly more expensive and artisanal cheeses. One, you would feel bad about eating the whole block like I was about to do with the other one. And two, it probably comes from better labor practices and farming practices too. So just, you know, treat yourself. Maybe don't eat all of it in one sitting, like I'm prone to do sometimes. No, I don't really eat crackers or bread or cheese. I just eat my cheese. I'm sorry. I don't have taste, guys. I like all of my elements separate. I like to taste the thing on its own. Effie, was it worth it paying $50? This is So weird. So weird. Trim. Oh my God, guys. What can I eat next? Because I'm stressed about this Da Vinci thing and I don't know how to fix it. Guys, why am I such a boomer with technology? I'm so angry at myself. I don't want to be a boomer at technology. I want to be a hip kid who knows how to do all the stuffs. But I'm not anymore. I'm old. My bones are old. My brain is old. My understanding of technology is not as intuitive as before. This is how you die. Okay, so I was watching this video called How to Crossfade Audio Only in DaVinci Resolve, and this is what I used when I was editing the Fred walk earlier, and his toolbar is different than mine. Like, the layout of his software is different, and the first time that I did this, I had his toolbar, but now my toolbar is all different. I just feel like there must have been a toggle that I hit that caused the toolbar to be a different set of toolbars, you know? But I don't know what I did. I just wish I knew the names. I wish I knew the names of these things that I have to work. I'm trying to figure out why our stuff is all different. Everything is different. And it's not like I updated DaVinci Resolve, you know? Can I just... I don't know if I want to reinstall the entire thing, guys. Trim edit mode. Yeah, I can't go into trim edit mode. Trim edit mode. Fred did do it. He probably didn't think I did a good enough.
Take your videos
oh my
to the
God.
next level.
Jesus Christ. There's no denying it, guys. I am a fucking boomer. That's it. The end of the story. Now I just come to grips with it. Sorry, I'm just cutting some mold off of my cheese so I can continue to binge on it while I stress. Stress over my mortality as a human being. This is how I fade into obscurity when I no longer know the language with which to speak in this world of technology. Thank you. Thank you, bearded man, who's about to teach me how to not fade into obscurity. Oh my God. No, it's Friday night. I'm not calling Zach. Also, Zach doesn't use DaVinci. Everybody has the toggle. I don't have the toggle. I can't follow your tutorial if I don't have the shortcut key enabled and I can't toggle it. cry. I cry. I cry every time. Is anybody getting any satisfaction out of watching me struggle with technology? This is fucking ridiculous. I just don't know what I did. That's the most frustrating part. I can't undo my mistake because I don't know what my mistake was. I'm gonna go back to the chat on here so that I can watch you guys judge me. Linda, I'm not ignoring you, girlfriend. I'm eating my cheese because I'm stressed about my stupidity. I just don't understand why I can't toggle this back. I don't know what I did. I don't think the clips are locked. No, the line is unlocked. The whole track is unlocked. Jess? Yes! Fuck Wendy's. I'm so happy for you, girl. Did you quit because of that last time when you woke up late and just like totally canceled work on them? Was that the day you were like, fuck Wendy's, I'm leaving here and I'm never coming back? I'm glad you're enjoying the beeping, Anne. Kareth, I would love nothing more than for you guys to be honest. Okay? It's so suitable. Shit resolution on my live. The frame rate is low. Fred's not here. I'm eating a shit ton of expensive cheese up on my own. I can't get this to work. I have like 3 screens surrounding me right now. Do you have a view option at the top toolbar? I do. Half of it is wiped out. I don't know what I'm looking for though, under view. Show file names, show markers, show flags, and enable preview during editing. What is happening here? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. Somebody save me, please. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's happened here, except I cannot edit a video now. Track is enabled. I believe track is enabled. I can still clip the clips now, Co. Like, the only thing I can't do is find the toggle. There's a button I can't find. Like, my toolbar is different. That's the problem. I don't even see my cursor. You know how in Photoshop you have the left sidebar with like all your different cursor options? You can change your cursor from a mouse to like draw a line, draw a box or whatever. That's missing right now. I have a toolbar. It has none of the buttons that I need. Are you sure it's Russian and not Lithuanian? Because it says product of Lithuania. Do you not believe me? Let me go show you. I did find it in a very Russian product dominant store, so I won't deny that, but I'm gonna rewrap this cheese so that it can stop molding, and then I'll be back. Are you sitting on the scale because you're trying to tell me that you're starving and I haven't fed you enough? Stop, buddy. Stop. made butternut squash mash that I need to eat. I made that on Monday. Okay, guys, I don't know if you're able to see this resolution, but right here, it says product of Lithuania. Are they lying to me? Because that is the English sticker. This one also says product of Lithuania. Try hitting V. None of my keyboard shortcuts are working. V did do something though. I don't know what it did, but it didn't give me the button I needed, but it... What did V do? It changed something on my screen. It seems to have given me like a double screenshot of the end of the clip and the beginning of the next clip. I don't have F11. Aaron's keyboard doesn't have the Fs. Maybe it's under Workspace on the top toolbar. Okay, I'll try that. Show page. Everything's clicked. Switch to page. Edit. Whoa, that really changed something up. Okay, it changed my entire layout, but I see the button. Whoever suggested click on Workspace, I think we did it because I have the button I need now. Do you see? We have the red cursor. The button that I need is the one next to it. Thank you. I'm gonna get some spices for my butternut squash mash so I can eat it. But I mean, I'm not gonna debate with you if you're telling me this is a Russian cheese. I'm just saying the English import sticker says made in Lithuania, so maybe they want to like trick Americans into thinking that it's not a Russian product when it actually is a Russian product. But otherwise, the rest of the package has no English on it, so I can't argue with you. So, no, this is not Adobe. This is DaVinci. I can't afford Adobe. Do you know how expensive that shit is? Jesus Christ. Fred, stop sitting here in the dark. You make me so sad. You're making me so sad, buddy. There we go. I brought over some six spice, some cumin, and coriander for myself. I might go back for some more spices, but I figured we want to see Fredo. Yes, I am technically a millennial, but I am truly actually a boomer now. There you go, bud. Please don't go back to the kitchen anymore. There. Now you can see Fred. Yeah, I would love to bring the kitchen into the workspace here, you know, but six spice goes first. I believe I already have 17.2. Yeah. I am on 17.2.1 bill 12, whatever that means. So It's a really solid, there's a lot of butter in here, guys. It's not my recipe, it's Lauren's recipe. There's a lot of oil and a lot of butter in here, which is why it's like solid, but it's still mush. Hi, Fred. You want another greenie? Garam masala is just a mixture of spices that's usually used in Indian cuisine. You can put it in anything. It's just a spice mixture. Fred, you didn't chew that one. You didn't chew that one. All right. Let's do this shit. Crossfade. 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 This is so much easier, guys. Oh, I ate too much cheese. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel the... What are you doing, Fred? What are you doing, Fred? No. No. You may not. You may not. No. Yes. Stay there. Stay right there. Quick, somebody sing us a song. Every time I say sing us a song, I think of the Billy Joel song, and I start getting it stuck in my brain, and I can't get it out, and I do it to myself all the time. No, no. Good boy, you're staying there. Good boy. You get a treat for staying there. What a good boy. Yes. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. I don't care about getting demonetized, 'cause YouTube won't give me money anyway. La na 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 na. Na 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 na. Alright. I think you had enough of that. Well, guys, it's kind of just awkward being here, clicking the mouse, clicking the same keyboard shortcut all the time while Fred is staring at me over at his treats and nobody is talking to me and I'm just here, you know? So I try to fill the silence sometimes. I feel like I have a job to do here, and that's to entertain y'all, but like maybe that's not a job that I have to do. I overthink things a lot of the time, you know? This is a very long video. My God. Why is this video so long? I think I have to delete some clips. This one is a very incoherent progression. Unlike today's, where Eliza was praising me for having a storyline, I do not believe this one has a storyline at all. It's gonna be one of those like modern art pieces where the description for the art is longer than the art itself, I feel like, no, stay. Thank you. Good boy. You got a treat for staying there. Stay. Go back there. Yes. You dropped this, silly bean. Now you can't find it? Right here. It's up here. Get it. It's here. It's there, Fred. Go up. Oh my goodness, cat. I have a treat here. Would you like? Ow! Jesus Christ. Willing to kill me for a greenies. I see how much I'm worth. Nothing at all. Look at him. Yeah, you. Trying to kill me. Oh, Allison. If they take away my channel, then we'll just have to go to Twitch, I guess. Yes, Fred? What do you want, Fred? You want more greenies? Do you want more greenies? Yeah, they suck, don't they, Fred? Assholes. If you drive a motorbike and you're running up and down my street, please do not rev your engine like that. It pisses me off every single fucking time, and I have bad wishes upon you. Every single time it happens. Fred, you're hiding right under the desk. Squinch Plum. Squinch Plum is your new name. Squinchy Plummy. Did you see someone's comment on the episode where Aaron asked me the controversial question of if somebody denied getting the COVID vaccine, whether or not they deserve to have a lung transplant if they needed it? And I answered very controversially that I feel like they should just die if there's a shortage of lung transplants, because they made a choice to not get the vaccine. And Aaron doesn't stand by that response. Aaron thinks that personal decisions should not determine medical treatment, but obviously we don't agree on all things, and obviously I don't hold all the right views all the time. It's impossible for me to be a perfect person, but we're not talking about that right now. Somebody commented on that video that, or rather, she referred to that video as karmic reason for why I got hit by a car in LA. I thought that was very interesting. What about people who smoke? I mean, I just feel like people who smoke aren't necessarily damaging others. I feel like in a global pandemic, if you refuse to get the vaccine, oh shit, I just put like visual crossfade on everything? Fuck me. Ugh. Never mind. One thing at a time. Now my brain is overcrowded. I feel like if you had no reason other than I refuse to get the vaccine because I don't want it, then you are not only putting yourself at danger of getting sick, you are also putting others in danger of getting sick. And so that was my answer at that time. I'm happy to devolve into a more, detailed conversation about what if this person did that, and what if this person made that decision because of this background. Like, obviously there's layers of nuance to everything, right? But given the superficial, theoretical, that's the way I answered. But what I found interesting was that somebody felt like me getting hit by a car in LA was karma for saying that. Because I don't think answering that question that way damaged anybody except me. Like, if anything, it damaged the way you perceive me as a person who is kind and accepting and forgiving. I'm not always forgiving. I hold grudges. I wish ill upon people who rev their engines down my street. So that was just a thought that I had. It's just like very interesting that the internet expects everyone who put themselves on the internet to be like God. They expect you to be God. They expect you to never fuck up. And they expect you to never hold controversial views in which you are mean-spirited towards others. That's not who we are. We're still people. Also, God doesn't exist. I don't know if God exists. For me, I don't know if God exists, okay? He might. She might. They might. I don't... Oh, that's what I did. Oh, I hit the wrong key. Okay, got it. Shift-T is audio crossfade. However, Alt-T is visual crossfade. And I believe I hit visual crossfade on a shit ton of frames. Whoopsie doozies. Only Shift-T. Only Shift-T. Unless we want to go real experimental and we do visual crossfades too. Which, has anybody seen the movie The Favorite? Because the last scene was really not my thing. I was kind of disappointed with the last scene. It was like very heavy-handed. There was a lot of visual crossfading in that last scene. Fred, you're breathing really hard. Are you okay? Do you need me to rescue you? He sounds like he's really congested with a very bad flu. Is what he sounds like. Okay. All right. Cool. Where's my remote? Where's my remote control? Here we go. I'm gonna turn the volume down and I'm going to preview this. But first I'm gonna look at your comments a little bit while eating my pumpkin mash. Jess, your comment. Linda, I'm okay. I just took a really long walk today. I went to a boxing class. I'm fine. I'm probably gonna file for workers' comp just in case symptoms show up later. So that's what I'll do, but I'm fine, don't worry about me. I'm very sturdy. Do I believe in an afterlife? I don't believe in an afterlife. I don't know if there's an afterlife, you know? There's a lot I don't know. The second day I was really sore, but I no longer know how to distinguish the soreness from the really soft hotel bed that I slept in that was really uncomfortable for me, the travel fatigue, the kind of red-eye flight that I took, everything. So I think I just have to observe for a couple of weeks how my body feels. For now, I'm not like debilitated or anything, but I still do feel very tired. This is butternut squash. Yeah, Allison, if I get hit a second time, I'm gonna fucking smash in a window. I'm gonna be like, bitch, put that cell phone away. Were you texting? I'm gonna confiscate it like I'm your middle school teacher, and I'm gonna suspend you. I'm gonna take your car and I'm gonna drive away, even though I don't know how to drive a car, outside of my dreams. And even in my dreams, I didn't know how to drive a car, so your car's gonna get trashed anyway. I've never been to Circus Foods. Should I go? Did Jennifer Aniston ever have anti-vaxxers in her life? Fred, would you like a treat? I don't drive. I don't know how to drive. Neither Aaron and I know how to drive. So we're useless outside of New York City. Laura, if you look up mashed butternut squash delish recipe on Google, you'll find this recipe. It has olive oil, salt and pepper, butter, and a little bit of cayenne. That's it. I don't feel comfortable driving. I truly feel like I'm gonna cause an accident and I'm either gonna kill myself or other people, or other people. I'm just watching the preview of the video. Oh, yes, I definitely did a visual crossfade there. Well, let's not do that. How do I take this away? How do I take the crossfade away? How do you unfade something? Oh, nobody told me this. Darn it. Wow, that is so cheesy. Oh. Okay, I deleted it. Hooray. It's just the right mouse click. LOL. Sure, you can sub with more olive oil if you don't want butter. It won't taste the same, but you can always sub. Much better. I hate visual crossfades. It reminds me of the worst school projects ever. Whoop, did another one there. Delete that. Let's put a crossfade there. So I have a quick question for you guys who watch these walking videos. Do you like the fact that I don't put music over them? Or like, do you like the ambient noises? Or would you rather I put voiceover and or music over them? What do you want is what I'm asking, I guess. What would you prefer? Does that cut work? Yeah, I think it does. I think that's fine. June. Oh my god, guys, I did so many visual crossfades. What a dingus. I am a darn dingus. I think I got a little trigger happy there. Lots of ambient street noises. Hi, Fred. Do you want more treats? Is that what you're looking for? Fred, can you ask the people if you should have more treats? Ask them. They can give you more treats if you want, but you have to ask them. No? You don't want to ask them? Anne. You troll, Anne. Oh my god. Always so eager. Okay, cumin was really good. We're gonna go with some coriander now. By the way, this is a really good way to learn your spices. You take something relatively bland, but not completely flavorless, and you just sprinkle it on some dishes. Obviously, it's gonna taste different when you cook it, apply heat to it, add oil to it, but this is just a good way to like introduce yourself to spices without ruining an entire pot with potentially a flavor you don't like. This is for me snacking, but also educational, because it's kind of like training my taste buds to remember what flavors these spices are, so that I can kind of like paint with them in my brain, even if I'm not cooking with them. Hi, Fred. By the way, for anyone who thinks I'm overfeeding him these treats, I use the hammer and I crush them up. So for every maybe 3 or 4 treats I give him, it's 1 full treat. Ow! That's my finger, Fred. See, it's tiny. It's a tiny little kibs. It's easier for him because he can't chew anyway, so I just want to make sure that he's not swallowing whole pieces of dried food that he then has to like regurgitate up because he can't actually keep it in. You don't want butternut squash? You probably can't have it anyway. It's got salt and pepper. To be honest, I think kabocha is wonderful and it is my favorite squash to eat, but I think butternut squash is like a readily available one that's really, really good for most people. So, hi, Fred. You looking at me, Fred? You waiting? How many of you are like living relatively normal lives now where you actually go out on the weekends and meet friends and eat out and like live life the way you used to? Anyone? 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 I'm not judging. I just have a follow-up question if you're doing that. When you do hang out, do you feel guilty? Because sometimes I feel very, very uncomfortable. I was the only person in my gym class today wearing a mask. And I don't get it. I don't understand how people are just so comfortable not wearing a mask right now. It's literally one of the worst places to not wear a mask is where strangers are breathing and huffing and puffing on you. You know? I still feel guilty sometimes about going to these gym classes, but I feel like they do so much for my mental health that I need to weigh the pros and cons a little bit. I know that my mom's worried for me when I go to them right now. I know she prefers that I work out at home, but like, you don't need me to tell you how sad and demoralizing it is to do everything you need to do for your own health inside of your house. It's taken a huge toll on everyone's mental health, I think. Spending so much time indoors. Thankfully, when I go out onto the street now, I feel like 80% of the people around me are masked, even when they're in open air and outside. So I like seeing that. I truly don't understand why people don't wear them indoors. I mean, I get it, when you're in a restaurant, you can't eat with a mask on, but I get so many questions from, like, my coworker, when I went to the LA thing for the party, for the Netflix party, my coworker asked me if she should put her mask on next to me, and I'm like, well, you just do you, you know, like. And then she asked me why I was wearing the mask, and I was like, because I'm more comfortable, and also because I go to gym classes and the first thing they tell me is if I show them proof of vaccination, I don't have to wear a mask. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are shamed into not wearing a mask indoors now, because somehow wearing a mask indoors has become like a signifier that you're an anti-vaxxer or that you're not vaccinated for some reason. And I make it very clear to all the gyms that I go to, I carry my vaccination card on me and I show it to them and I say, I'm fully vaccinated. However, I would like to keep my mask on because I'm more comfortable with it on. So I wear my mask outdoors and indoors, especially when the majority of people are not wearing the mask, not only because I want to protect myself, but also because I want to show other people that it is completely acceptable and normal to continue wearing a mask now, even though everyone's supposedly vaccinated, though we know that not to be true. I don't understand how it's become like this twisty reverse thing of like, if you're wearing a mask now, that means you're not vaccinated. That's not true. People judge you for wearing a mask now. I feel judged for wearing a mask. It doesn't affect me as much because, as I've told you, in the 8th grade, I was the only kid in my entire school to wear a mask during the SARS epidemic because my mom made me. But, yo, if you put cumin and coriander into this roasted butternut squash mash, it tastes like truffles. Or maybe I just still have residual truffle taste in my mouth from the cheese, but it tastes like truffles right now. People need to get over themselves. People need to stop getting embarrassed over stupid shit, like wearing a mask. And honestly, I am of the opinion that some people just need to learn how to suck it up a little in life, you know? That's a really satisfying sound. Okay. Let's try that again. Timing is everything, guys. Timing is everything. Better. Okay. Bye, Liza. I'm just absorbed by my content, you know? I have to pay attention to it. I have to give it my full undivided attention so that I can give it to you guys. That was my editing face, yes. Now you're making me very self-conscious. This piece that I'm editing right now made me feel very strange. Looking back at the footage, which was taken in April, I was very surprised by, well, I don't want to taint your opinion of it, but I was very surprised about the effect it had on me in reviewing the footage. It felt a lot more emotional to me than my other walks, which is very strange because I just kind of film whatever when I film these things. And so I don't know if it was the duration of the clips or the things that I focused on that day or the weather or just my mood, but something about it kind of really bled through the footage. Yes, Fred? What you doing? You hiding again? What you doing, Fred? No, 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 no. Good boy. I'll give you a treat. Here. Stay, stay. Go back. Thank you. No teeth. Can't hold the food. Yeah, I had to log my computer back in, but I didn't want you guys to see the password again, because last time we did that, I had to change all of my passwords. I'm watching the thing I'm editing, guys. Oh my god, did you think I was just like completely zonked? If that ever happens to me when I'm not watching something, you should call someone. Call Aaron. No. Wow. I remember really struggling with this edit because I felt like a lot of the clips I wanted were short, too short. I cut them too short when I filmed it. And a lot of the clips I didn't want and felt repetitive were too long. But I like it a lot more now after a second viewing, which is why they recommend that you take a break from things, whether it be writing an essay or video editing, because sometimes you're just like too into it. So if you come back to it, you might be more forgiving, you know? Your eyes are fresh and you're less self-critical because you become a different self the second time you come back to reviewing it. A lot of the same footage in this one. I'm pretty sure people are gonna not like this one as much because it already made me feel things. And I don't think it's gonna be the things that makes you feel great. So I have a feeling people are just gonna be like, okay. No, Fred. Good boy. Give you a treat for staying there. Stay. Aaron is out. He's with friends. You don't see Fred? He's right there. Ow. What are you doing? Are you fighting me for treats? Hmm? Give a cat a cookie. Wants more cookies. Wants all the cookies. Will eat your hand. Don't give a cat a cookie. Stay. Good boy. Fred was adopted from Puppy Kitty NYC. Oh, Fred. What a silly bean. Come here. No, 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 no. I really like making these walking vids, guys. They're kind of like my Instagram stories or Instagram posts, but like alive. No, Fred. That one was too abrupt. Let's see what we can do about that. Nope. Still too abrupt. Oh my gosh, what if we do a crossfade here? Like a visual crossfade. No. Ew. Disgusting. Never let me do that again. No, stay. These are cookies that I bought for Aaron. These are mint cookies, and they're kind of like iced, and these are rum flavored ones. No, Fred, you cannot. Aaron doesn't want you on this desk, okay? For good reason. When you step on these things, these clickety clackety things, you fuck shit up, okay? You cannot come on here because you fuck shit up. We don't want you fucking shit up on here. You can fuck shit up elsewhere, but not the keyboards. They're very important to Aaron and me. Good night, Angela. All right, well, I'm gonna finalize this video and maybe I'll post it sometime soon. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna eat the rest of this butternut squash, and Fred's not gonna stop bothering me anytime soon, but it's been 2 hours of you staring at me, staring at a screen. Thank you guys so much for helping me troubleshoot, by the way. You had a hand in producing the next video. Happy we're done. Fred, say bye. Fred, say bye.